Hello, everyone. Uh, so, yeah. So I wanted to bring you a video today. So I got a good video for you today. So basically to make a long story short, I'm very open. I'm very open online about my my mental health struggles, and I am schizophrenic, diagnosed with schizophrenia in 2011. I believe it was something like September 2011, something like it was. I think it was September 2011. So September or October 2011. So anyway, to make a long story short, I've been taking psychiatric. I've been receiving treatment for schizophrenia for the past what is that 15 years? Well, yeah, 15 years. 15 years. Before that, it was another mental illness. But I've been receiving treatment for schizophrenia for the past 15 years, almost 15 years. So back to the story. I put a post online on YouTube channel, and I was saying, basically, I was saying that I would say, why don't I just show it to you instead of talking about it all the time? Why don't I just show it to you? So want to do that and put that down. So let's see. Um, okay, yeah. So basically the title of the video was the average U.S. worker has less than 1,000 saved for retirement. Has 1,000 saved for retirement. And basically, I wrote a comment. I said, retired to SSI disability at 23, welfare is going bankrupt. And basically, I got these responses. So there were two responses. So the first one is SSI is not retirement, get a job. And basically, it's sort of a cryptic statement. Uh, it was sort of a cryptic statement. I'm not sure. So basically, he said all you have to do is get a job. Just get a job. If you're on SSI, you're just lazy or something like that. And then I went to this. I got this comment which said, I just checked your channel. Articulate, working out in the gym, decent enough IQ to join Mensa. You can work. You're just gaming the system. So uh, basically, I'm not going to get into what I said as a response. I'm not going to get into what I said as a response. But I mean, why don't I go back over here for a second? So what I would say is that, I mean, ultimately it's just not realistic. It's not realistic. Basically, uh, basically with the way that rent prices and food prices and insurance prices and uh, commodities prices, the job market is going. If I don't have SSI, then I cannot afford to live indoors. I cannot afford to live indoors, and I cannot afford to live indoors. I cannot afford to have indoor plumbing. I certainly can't afford these expensive psychiatric medications. I can't afford, I can't afford to buy food. Can't afford to buy food. I can't afford anything. Matter of fact, right now I'm getting less than $1,000 a month, and basically, in order to afford this current apartment that I had, this current condo, in order to afford this current condo I have right now, I need to be making at the very minimum about 100,000 to 120,000 a year. And somebody who's made mistakes in life is just not going to get a job making that amount of money in the United States. Somebody who's made mistakes in their life, who's not a pro athlete or uh, 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 a famous rapper. So somebody who's made a black man who's made mistakes in life is not going to get paid that much, that amount of money in an American company. So it's just really unrealistic that basically, I mean, basically I've said this before, if you are on SSI, if you're on SSI disability with a good housing subsidy, I have Section 8 right now. If you're on SSI with a good housing subsidy, you live better than a billionaire. You live better than a billionaire. So it's not even close. I mean, if I had Elon Musk's wealth right now, my lifestyle would be much worse than it is right now. If I had Elon Musk's wealth or Jeff Bezos' wealth or Bill Gates' wealth or so like I said, it's not even close. I mean having a 0% income tax rate, having a rock solid health insurance, having high quality housing with the Section 8 voucher. If I were a billionaire right now, even a hundred billionaire, if I were a hundred billionaire right now, my lifestyle wouldn't be anywhere near as good as it is right now. So it's just unrealistic to think that I would literally put myself into a tent city because without my subsidy, there's really no place in the country. I mean, working a minimum wage job, which is the only type of job I could get in this country. Working a minimum wage job in this country, I would not be able to afford a studio apartment anywhere in the country. Nowhere in the country. Not even in Alabama. Not even in Mississippi. Not even in there's no place in the entire country where I would be able to afford a studio apartment, or one bedroom apartment on minimum wage, living in this country. And not only that, I mean that's assuming that I'm not schizophrenic, which I am. So that you add in having to pay co-pays and deductibles, having to pay my medication and my having to pay my medication and my site visits completely out of pocket. It's just really unrealistic to say that I'm gonna literally bankrupt myself just so that somebody who was I mean yeah, like I said, it's just really unrealistic to say that I would put myself into a tent city just so that an American of all people wouldn't think that I was lazy. So that's all I want to say for this video. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Have a great day and goodbye.